last week on The Pulse.
Yo!
Gertie.
He sat there with Travion for a full year, a full season, so now he has a good understanding of how he went through that process. So.
The venue, I mean, it's one of the best places to play in college football. It's Death Valley. Be loud, be a lot of orange.
Make the ordinary play. You do it better than anybody else. Oh! Believe in what you do. Have passion for what you do.
And when you embrace the grind will reward you.
Yes, sir.
You got to turn it up, baby.
Play Texas A&M football. What we believe and what we live every day.
Family on three, 1, 2, 3. Man.
I've been a barber for almost 30 years. So I've been cutting Anthony's hair since he was born. And this is our ritual. Just meditating, sleep, because it's kind of nerve-wracking. When you watch your son out there playing with all those big guys. I usually don't enjoy the game much when I'm watching. I record it and then I enjoy it when I get home.
Yeah, right now just, relaxing, enjoying this downtime. We put in a lot of work this week and we're just looking for that to come into fruition when game time comes. Just focusing on making sure that we're ready to do what we need to do.
Final preps are made. It's time to focus. The Aggies need a good look coming off their first loss, and with SEC play looming in 1 week.
Remember the story about the big stone? In the middle of the road, everybody kept going around. One day a guy said, why are we going around? Well, I'm moving for everybody else. When he moved, there's a pot of gold in it. He got rewarded. Remove the stone, guys. This opponent is in your way. You don't go around them. You don't hope they move. You remove the stone from the road. Get it out. Get it out. Because you know why? They're next. And the next team will be next. Then the next team will be next. Your opponent's faces, it doesn't matter. Play your butts off. Play your tails off. Be who we are. Let's go play A&M football now. Come on. Come on. Family right here on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam.
On their first drive, the offense settles for a field goal, but they're just getting started.
Kellen in the pistol. Takes the snap from Colton Prater. Looks left. His toss complete. Rogers steps inside the numbers, avoids 1 tackler, 2 tacklers, and he gets ahead to the 41-yard line. 9-yard gain for Kendrick Rogers. 3rd and 2 now for the Aggies. And in a slant, complete. Midview, Cam Buckley changes direction, goes back to his right, tackled from behind at the 33-yard line. 26-yard gain for Cam Buckley.
Yeah, that's just a deep slant and delivered on a line from Kellen Mond. Then he stopped immediately and went around the defender.
1st and 10 play. Fake Cabote, throw to the left side, in front of the Lamar sideline, complete to the 24-yard line. Give to Cabote, cuts back, inside the 5 to the 4, and he powers his way to a first down inside or close to a first down by the 2-yard line. Cabote is the second back. Give to him up the middle. Cabote, touchdown. Aggies. 2nd career touchdown for Jacob Cabote.
There you go.
Seconds left, and Seth Small comes on for a 31-yard field goal from the left hash.
The defense is dominant. Lamar only crosses the 50-yard line on one first-half drive. Even then, the Aggies are heads up on special teams.
The 22-yard attempt. Good snap, blocked! Up in the air over to the Lamar sideline, picked up and out of bounds.
Oh, that was close.
Devion Renfro with the recovery at the 31-yard line. The Aggies with the block kick. Spiller to the right of Mond and throws right side, complete. Rogers works out of one tackle, drags a defender to the 37-yard line. First and 15 for the Aggies. From their own 36-yard line. Kellen gives, Spiller left side, cuts back inside the numbers, 50. He's at the 40, 30 in front of the Aggies sideline before he is tripped up and out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 38-yard gain for Isaiah Spiller. First and 10 for the 14 from the left hash. Lamar showing a little bit of pressure. Kellen throws right side, Buckley catches the 15, inside the 10 to the 5, reaches out to try to get it, but he stepped out of bounds at the 3. It's a first down, the 11-yard gain to Cam, and the Aggies first and goal from the 3-yard line. Third and goal from inside the 1 for the Aggies. Spiller, third time's a charm for his first touchdown as an Aggie.
The Aggies look to cap a solid opening half with points on the board.
Spiller out of the backfield, gets that swing pass, avoids one tackler, gets a block, into Lamar territory, ahead to the 44-yard line. 16-yard gain.
You know, for a big man, he has got some incredible moves. He makes that first guy miss almost every time.
Aggies up 20-0. Approaching 3 minutes to play. Slant, caught, Rogers inbounds up the right sideline to the 23-yard line. First and 10 for the 23-yard line. Quick toss left side, hits Buckley inside the 20 to the 15. Stiff arms one and gets to the 12-yard line, does Cam Buckley. And rolling right, Kellen, keeper inside the 10. Kellen sniffing the end zone, touchdown Aggies! Touchdown Kellen Mond from the 12 yards out.
This was going to be a quarterback sweep all the way. There was no read, no nothing. He was going to keep it. Great blocking downfield for the Aggies. And Kellen will walk in untouched for the touchdown.
The Aggies weren't really pressed in the first half, but they were far from perfect. Far from their minds as their 27-0 lead. They're honed in on adjustments and focused on solid execution in the half ahead.
He's the X that's going to be off. And he's taking that Y on the corner. All right, so we're in good shape there. Is everybody good with that? All right?
Reload. Lock yourself in. Reload. Get some emotion. Finish the game. Get better. Respect their ass by giving your best game. Pound them in the ground. Learn to play that way. Give them nothing. No hope. Kick it off, cover the heck out of it, get down, get 3 and out. Let's get the ball, go score it, keep putting this thing away and go. You got me?
Yes, sir.
They do pick up where they left off, though, with further dominance.
Kellen steps up, backside pressure, avoids, rolls to his right, throws on the run to Osmond, across midfield to the 46-yard line. 26-yard gain. First and 10 in Lamar territory at the 46. Spiller left side, gets through a hole, has more room, gets upended, but not before he gets the first down at the 35-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the left, single wide receiver to the right is Osmond. Spiller, big hole left side, inside the 30, the 20, over the 10-yard line and into the end zone. 34-yard touchdown run for Isaiah Spiller. Touchdown, Aggies.
Oh, that was nice. short sweep around the left side. Great blocking there, and he broke into the open. He outran everybody. Even as big as he is, he's got great speed for his size, and he'll take it to the house.
Under 4.5 to play. Aggies 34-3. Kellen, pressure coming, delivers, takes the hit, caught to ride by Rogers in front of the Aggie bench, and he's still dragging defenders to the 42-yard line. We approach 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Kellen looking over the middle, fires over the middle, caught by Anaya Smith inside the 25 to the 24-yard line, a 19-yard catch by Anais. Quick toss, Smith once again inside the 15 to, if it's inside the 13, it's a first down. Couple of steps back, over the middle, touchdown Aggies, Jamon Osmond with a touchdown reception.
He gets the TD on that little skinny post right in the middle of the end zone.
A&M is in control, and that means it's time to turn things over to their depth and youth.
And Zach Calzada is the quarterback. Fakes the handoff to Caboti. Calzada rolls to his right, throws to the end zone, touchdown Aggies, Jalen Weidermeyer.
All right. Oh man, play action fake. Tight end runs a corner. Calzada rolls a little bit to his right and delivers a strike in stride to Jalen Weidermeyer for the touchdown. That was pretty.
First and goal, they're in the red zone, or the Aggies toss right side. Anaya Smith, Case on his feet at the 5. Anaya Smith tackled into the end zone. Touchdown Aggies, and the first touchdown as an Aggie for Anaya Smith. James Foster is the quarterback for A&M. Foster rolls to his right. Foster throws. That's complete into Lamar territory and just shy of the 40-yard line. That's Ryan Rennick. And he's coming back from a knee injury.
Good to see him in there.
Absolutely great to see him. Foster takes the snap. Cordarian, left side. Oh, he's going to dance into the end zone. 13-yard touchdown. Cordarian Richardson's first TD as a fighting Texas Aggie. With the Aggies 62-3 winners.
It's a great win. We're 2-1 right now, setting in good position. Now we got to decide to get better when we go into conference play. You got a heck of an opponent coming in next week, Auburn. Auburn's going to be a big, physical, strong football team. They're going to test you on defense with the eye violations, all the motions and orbit motions and quarterback runs and all the craziness. Defensively, tremendously physical up front, big, strong, great defense, really good in the kicking game. Going to be an outstanding game, top 10 team in the country. We're a very good team. Get this one behind you, enjoy it, make smart decisions tonight. Have a good time, enjoy it for 24 hours. But guys, nothing stupid, man. Nothing stupid. We need everybody in here to keep playing and be on the team, okay? But they're very proud of you. Did a great job. We got a lot of work, guys. We got a hell of a football team. I've said this before. Quit worrying about the results and just play. Let the process go. Practice your butt off. Create great habits so you can carry them to the game. Because when that pressure comes in the game, your habits coming straight to the surface. And that's what you do daily. We got to have a tremendous week of practice. Get a shape, get hydrated up, and get healed up. Get to your training, be on time, and do what we got to do.
The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is brought to you by Gritty. It's a whole new way to buy power. And Pepsi, the official soft drink of Texas A&M Football. Junior linebacker Buddy Johnson from Dallas has become a leader on the Texas A&M defense. He's always shown the ability, and now he's turning heads, gaining attention. He left the Lamar game, tops on the team in tackles.
I think Buddy's a kid who's really coming into his own right now. I think he's starting to learn what this game's about, what it takes to play this game week in, week out, preparing really well. He's practicing really hard, and I think his product on the field is starting to become really impressive. I'm happy with the way he's leading our group, happy with the way he's playing. I think the sky is still the limit for him as he continues to grow and progress throughout the year.
Good. Hit. Got it. Good. That's it. Hit.
I feel like energy is, contagious. So if I bring good energy, then I can help my teammate be a good energy, and then we can have a good practice or a good game, whatever it needs.
I mean, he's definitely not only transformed his body, but he's also transformed his attitude. The way he attacks everything is second to none. He's definitely a guy that's focused in and is a leader of this defense.
Riding alongside Buddy at linebacker is Anthony Hines, who feels he has something to prove this season after missing all of 2018 with an injury.
He know that, coming back, he was gonna have to make a statement, and my biggest thing is with him is, he knew he wasn't gonna have to just try to be the big superhero. He's just gonna have to be Anthony, just do the things that he always been doing and just making sure that, he don't, let it get too big.
He's a kid that I think each week gets more and more confident in who he is as a player, where he is health-wise, how comfortable and confident he can be with that knee, how to prepare, how to read, how to play. You lose sight of the fact he was such a highly recruited kid, but he really hasn't been a week-in, week-out starter in his college career, and that's a process. Learning how to do that, learning how to practice every day, learning how to prepare.
Anthony never been an inside guy like he is now, and you always have that wonder, he's athletic enough, but to play inside is a different set of tools and eye violations that go outside, and there's a lot more going on, and he's really evolving. He's athletic, he's making plays, and getting better and better. He has done a very, very good job learning to play inside.
Coach Elko kept pointing out yesterday on tape. Everybody was running their ass off, man. We owe him that. Let's give it to him, to us, to all of us. It helps us. It makes our team better. Here we go. LB's on three. 1, 2, 3. LB. Here we go. Let's go.
But they didn't just wait idly by. These two have prepared all along for their moment.
Coach Fisher always talk about, don't just wait to play, prepare to play. And I just know that me and other linebackers in the room and other guys on the defense, we've been preparing to play. So, when it's time to shine, then we can just, show off our talents.
Coach Elko gives us confidence. Coach Pivito gives us confidence just with the scheme that if we do our jobs, we can definitely be great linebackers.
Hey, let's start fast. Here we go. LB's on 3, 1, 2, 3. LB's!
Well, good. Everyone and their mother is going to Pleasant.
What about their grandmothers?
They're invited too. This is squads. This is Connor Blumrick, Braden Mann, and then Jake Pagel behind me. We might catch a dub. We'll see.
Dude, there are so many people that there's a 0% chance that I survive. Literally 0.
Just hold down a house, Pagel. We gotta hold down a house.
Yep, hold down our house up.
Dude, my hands are sweating so bad right now. I've never had this much pressure while playing Fortnite. I feel a lot more confident with kicking.
There's something strange about kickers. Feeling pressure in the comfort of your living room, but not when trying to split the uprights in front of thousands, is a prime example.
To be a kicker, you don't have a lot of reps, so I think that you have to be locked in because at any moment your name could be called and you have to make this kick.
You play maybe 1 play a game, maybe 5 plays a game, but those plays all the game pivots on at times, and it takes a special mindset to be able to do that, and confidence, and it takes an individual guy who is very confident in himself, and a lot of guys rah patting you on the back. The only thing they get on you about, they pat you when you do good, and then they all get mad at you when you do bad.
My heart rate is really high right before I go to kick, and once I step onto the field, it actually drops. I just remind myself, muscle memory, don't change anything. It's the same kick. I just take my deep breath, and I have full confidence.
He's pretty locked in. He's a quiet guy. He's always in his own zone, and it kind of transfers over to the field of what he has to do and be locked in for the next kick.
Seth Small had to lock in during his freshman year after a rare injury sidelined senior Daniel Acamera. Small was thrust into the starting role.
I was hoping for the best for Daniel because it was his senior year, but just like any other position, as a backup, you're 1 play away from being in the game, so I had to prepare myself as if I was the starter.
Just kind of how I got put in, just right off an injury and then just kind of thrown in there, but I felt like he handled it well.
Seth Small is the new A&M kicker. Daniel Acamera was injured against Clemson last week. One after he's through.
Braden said my eyes on my first extra point were about this big, So I was nervous, but like Coach Fisher says, as long as you have the nerves, you love the game. So it was excited butterflies more than anything.
Say yourself.
It's a shake-off.
He's really become more consistent. The thing last year, Seth he's talented as heck. And he would really have his days. And then some of that youth would show with just a little consistency, like how his foot would plant and would cause some of those misses. He's become so much more consistent.
See the ball, kick the ball. I try to keep it simple. If I think about too many things, then I'm not focused on kicking.
Finish it, 47! Set. 1-1-6.
We give them live rushes. We give them live rushes every day. That's why we kick and do specialists every day, and we'll try to give them live rushes, get things, say little things to them, joke with them.
Actually, having Coach Fisher stand right behind me simulates the game pretty well. I've actually told him that. I think it's worse in practice, kicking when he's right behind me than in the game. The game is easy. It feels just like practice.
When practice comes, specialists handle their business, but they are certainly not all work and no play.
My first pick will be Jagle. All right, Drew, pick Mike. I'll pick Seth.
We get ball first.
Jagle, let's go.
You got first pick. I know we did.
Oh, this guy right here, defensive specialist. You will not see him throwing or catching the ball. Mostly just the ball ricocheting off his face or his chest.
Not true. Not true.
He's pretty much a Ray Lewis of the 3-on-3 football world.
Set, go. Ray, give it a chance.
I told you!
The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is brought to you by Gritty. It's a whole new way to buy power. And Pepsi, the official soft drink of Texas A&M Football.
We had a very good opponent coming in. Auburn's top 10 football team in this country, very deserving. You watch the film. Offensively, Gus does a tremendous job, always does. I mean, a lot of shifts, motions, fly motions, eye violations, and runs in different ways and different formations. And then all of a sudden, he'll play action and hit a trick play, and boom, there's a guy down the sideline. There's a guy on the post. There's a guy when you're rotating and getting all your matches and keeping leverage on the football and screen games and quarterback run game. I mean, does a tremendous job in how he does it. Defensively, outstanding. Numbers have been that way for a long time. They're one of the best, as good a defensive front as there probably is in college football. So we're going to have our hands full. We've got to play a great game. It's an opening conference game. Those games are very important. It's also an interdivisional game, which makes that game even more important. And so if you want to have the goals and aspirations of where you want to go, we have to play. And this is going to be one heck of a test for us, and looking forward to watch our kids practice, prepare, and get ready to play.
The SEC portion of the schedule has arrived, and although the Aggies maintain the same mentality each week, they know what happens in this conference leaves a lasting impression.
I'm gonna tell you what, when you come out there on Sundays, when you get up out of bed, you feel it. You feel it on Monday, you feel it on Tuesday. About Wednesday, you start coming back around Thursday, you feel like you can play again, and Friday and Saturday, you get ready to play. I mean, that's about the way you look at it. And you got to learn to embrace that grind and still get work done during the week. I mean, the physicality because of size and speed, that creates mass, and when mass is moving fast, that's the collisions. And, it's just that way, and it's the way this game's played this league.
The SEC plays by the old hardened rules of football, and that's why nothing will be the same for this 2019 team.
You have to learn a new normal. Football's a game of attrition. That's why we love it so much. We appreciate guys who are physical, tough. But listen, if you have an injury, that's different. But if you're bumped, bruising, and just sore and bang, you got to play that way. That's just the nature of the game.